Firefighting in Canada this week is brought to you by VFIS of Canada, a division of CVIS Incorporated, Canada's largest insurer of firefighters. In this special edition of Fire TV, we're recapping 2023's top 5 most read national news stories from firefightingincanada.com. The release of the Great Canadian Fire Census by the Canadian Association of Fire Chiefs leads the stats as the most read story this year. The report illustrated a growing threat to response capacity. Falling volunteer numbers, increasing call volumes, fiscal challenges, and firefighting's reclassification into the top tier of carcinogenic jobs are some of the key factors putting on the pressure. The fight against firefighter cancer received significant support with Canada's passing of Bill C-224 on June 22nd. The legislation paved the way for Health Canada to establish a national framework for the prevention and treatment of cancers linked to firefighting. Health Canada can now support research on the link between types of cancer and firefighting, as well as make recommendations for regular screenings. Research commissioned by the National Indigenous Fire Safety Council became the third most read story on firefightingincanada.com. The report on fires in First Nations communities illustrated gaps in existing data collection systems, identified improvements, and highlighted evidence-based fire prevention approaches. News of the federal government putting $400,000 towards a wildland-urban interface training program through a pilot project with the International Association of Firefighters was the fourth most read story. 15 courses were delivered at 5 locations across Western Canada to train up to 325 structural firefighters on wildland-urban interface techniques. Rounding out the top 5, much attention was paid to a study assessing the effectiveness of decontamination to reduce exposure to toxins. The study looked at which method of dermal cleaning would be most effective. Researchers suggest that future studies should focus on preventing initial exposure through improved compliances and use and quality of personal protective equipment. Thanks again to VFIS of Canada, a division of CVIS Incorporated, Canada's largest insurer of firefighters. Stay tuned for our next episode on Friday, January 5th. Until then, happy holidays, and we'll see you in the new year.